The community has spoken. You guys absolutely crushed the like button on my wedding tour reaction video. There's over 100 likes. I can't thank you guys enough for that support. I will be doing the pipe pulls for the Wedding Pipe 1 and Tuxedo Mario in the second week of the tour on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, you guys. In this video, what I'm going to do is we're going to boot up the app. We're going to do today's challenge pipe, and we're going to do the all clear pipe as well. And I have a little surprise for the end of the video, so you'll want to stick around for that. This is going to be a fun one, guys. So if you're new, please subscribe, and let's get the likes up on this one as well, guys. So we're here for day 3, the first 2 days. The first one, which I did with you guys here, I had 500 coins. And for day 2, I had a super driver, Waluigi, which is really cool. It's a little bit different than it will be in the future, given that we have the update login bonus, which isn't going to be a thing beyond this tour. We'll only see it whenever there's additional updates, or I would imagine special events such as anniversaries or big holiday celebrations in tours, in which case they'll give us probably a set of high-end tickets, as is customary. If we compare it to what we've been given in the past, guys, it's really incredible that you could just pick up even a super driver, which a lot of you guys know if you're on the Discord and you see what other people are pulling. Like, there's some really good stuff. I know Dave pulled the Toadette Balloons glider, which is just really crazy. That's an amazing pull. Definitely one of the best things you can get. And to imagine that is going to be our replacement for the login bonuses every day. I mean, the game is really taken off. It's going to reach new heights as a result of this update. And I really think that we all ought to send in very positive feedback to the support team, letting them know that this is an overwhelmingly positive update, and how much we appreciate that, and their willingness to improve the game and make it that much funner for us to experience. Because I know I wasn't the only one in the last few tours who was a bit taken back about just how stale things had become, and part of that was because we weren't getting a new track, we weren't getting a new driver. Yeah, anyway, this is my first day not coming in first place. Let's see if that makes a difference at all. Will I pull something better or worse, or I guess there's no way to tell based on one event anyway. But yeah, let's go right into it, guys. Today's challenge cleared. It's a green pipe. I don't think that there's any fake green pipes out there, but because if you are going to get a high end, it would be a gold pipe on this screen. So probably going to look at a super, a normal, or otherwise we're looking at an item, coins, rubies, or an item ticket. So let's go right into it. Okay, 500 coins again. It seems like whenever I come on and do it with you guys, it's 500 coins. I'm okay with that. That's really good, honestly. So actually, that was the first track in the Toadette Cup, so that's one less thing we have to do now in order to clear the final cup for the all clear pipe. So let's go into Mario Circuit. Here we have Peachette, Red Bee Dasher, and let's go with the Daily Selects glider. Feels like Mario Circuit is featured a lot less in tours lately. It's almost become like the Rock Mountain, how it was like originally very prominent, and then it kind of has disappeared as they've filled in a lot of new tracks, retro tracks that is, in the last year of the game. This is also the return of Bowser Castle 1, which is one of my favorite of the Bowser Castles, definitely. I love the T version with Junior and the Swooper as the glider. It's just a lot of fun. That big ramp that you fall down from is just so cool, especially in auto mode. I put that into auto mode. Maybe I'll use that for the thumbnail to this video. But it's definitely one of my favorite Bowser Castle tracks. Alright. Bounce off the Goomba. Nice. Okay. Ugh, I dropped the combo. It doesn't really matter though. I noticed that I was going to try to keep these runs below 600k for the total points challenge, but I saw that I was only like 9,000 away, so I will probably clear the 600k with you guys after this race, and then I'll get a high-end ticket, and then I'll be up to 10 high-end driver tickets, so you guys will get a peek at where my ticket counts are at right now. It's really good. I'm very, very pleased with where things are in that regard. There we go, get the little jump boost. Ugh, man. I know a lot of you guys still complain about how often blue shells and lightning hit. I think they only reduced the rate of blue shell and lightning probably by like 1% or something very nominal like that. And it's honestly very hard to tell the difference. But what I do see is that when I'm grinding a track for ranked mode, there may be like 20 or 30 minutes where I'm like, oh wow, I haven't been hit in a while. So it does pop up, but I mean, otherwise it is basically the same as it was before. So anyway, there we go. Did that clear? Yeah, there we go. So this will be the 600,000 and I'll get 3 rubies for that. 5 item tickets, very nice. So if we swing it over here to the ticket screen, you guys can see I have the triple double now. Russell Westbrook. Drivers, kart, and gliders, 10, 10, 10 across the board. Very nice. And with the login bonuses at the end of this tour for days 11 through 13, I'll have 11s across the board. So that will be really cool. And I'll also claim the rubies here and the coins. That's it. All I have left beyond this point is you can get Gold Pass. No thank you. I like being free to play. Gold Pass, if you're looking to support the game in any way, it's the best bang for your buck, certainly. So if you were going to do anything with your money, I would definitely invest into Gold Pass, especially given the recent increase that they've provided. So here we have a bunch of level 1s. We'll go with the Red Bee Dasher and I guess the Crimson Crane Glider. One thing that I got a kick out of last tour was I was doing my XP grinding with Gold King Bob-omb, and that was due to the expert challenge of getting 80 Bob-omb hits with a driver that had a mustache, and for the life of me I couldn't get a single Bob-omb frenzy while I still had that quest outstanding. And then as soon as I met the challenge for that, I was getting Bob-omb frenzies left and right. It's really something else. Okay, nice hit. Another Bob-omb. Sorry, Diddy Kong. Alright, and we end it with a coin box. Ooh. The spray was not on my side there. They went all over the place. I should have did it on the ramp. So there we go, got the grand stars for that. And now we're down to just the big reverse race, guys. Let's go with Bowser. Let's go with the normal cart and the swooper. Yeah, that looks good. So, all clear pipe. What would I like to see out of it? Really, there's nothing that I need for ranked mode this week, so probably the 2 things at the top of my list would be a Dixie Kong or a Funky Kong, just because those would save me a high-end driver ticket for the moment when I would want to invest them, get them up to level 7. Otherwise, anything new would be fantastic. I still don't have Nabbit, so that would be great. Wedding Peach, not Wedding Peach, Cat Peach rather, is one I still don't have, so that would be nice. But I'm always happy with the glider, you guys. I still don't have a few of them, and the newly minted #1 glider, the Dry Bowser Umbrella, I still don't have, so that would be really cool to get. And then there's still a lot of carts that I don't have, but yeah, we're just gonna go into this with an open mind. Anything is cool, honestly. So here we go. Let's see the little video. Who have I used a lot of? PGP with the Bumblebee. That's been my coin limit break track. Waluigi Pinball RT. Absolutely beautiful track to do the coin limit breaks on. Most used, Dixie Kong. She's my main on multiplayer. Alright, you guys. Is it gonna cut? No? Okay, there we go. All cups cleared, you guys. Let's go right into it. Sweet, Sports Coupe up to level 3. Wait, that's in ranked mode for this week, I believe. Let's check that out. I think it's Mario Circuit T. Alright, there we go. We're back. So let's see. Mario Circuit T. Yeah, Sports Coupe level 3. So it's not a needed upgrade, since if we scoot it out here, we can take a look at my ranked mode. I've only done a serious run for Royal Raceway R. I had a triple frenzy run and it was really sloppy. I had a triple banana frenzy at the first item block, and Royal Raceway R is a track where if you get the triple banana frenzy at that first box, it is massive, guys. I had over 10 hits. It was almost like a giant banana. Amazing frenzy. And then at the third item box, I had a banana frenzy, but I accidentally steered off into the grass, so I ended up only getting like 2 or 3 hits off of that. Not a very good one. And then I dropped combo voluntarily on the finger burn and finished it up with a coin frenzy. So 30,500, guys. That's a little bit less than the run that I had in the Bowser vs. Donkey Kong tour, in which I had 31,000. So if I kept the combo, it would have been a better run. I don't really think I'm going to need to do much more. As you see, I'm still sleeping on the other tracks. I just have basic runs in to keep myself at first. And if we look at my top 2 opponents here, their loadouts aren't extremely threatening. So they have a driver on all 3 tracks, but they're level 3s. So they're going to put up very good scores, but I don't think it will threaten me. And here we see this player actually upgraded their PGP to level 6, so they could potentially make a move on me. And if they do, I'll do my runs on Mario Circuit T, and I'll be more prepared to do so now, given that the Sports Coupe is level 3. Very nice high-end cart, so I'm very happy about that. So let's just go ahead and claim this normal ticket. And now on to the surprise, you guys. So what I was thinking is that now that we know what all of the items are in the today's challenge pipe, I'm going to go ahead and rank them for you guys. And I'm going to do it in an objective way and then a little bit in a biased sense afterwards. So the way that you can relate all of these values, the items rather, and their value to each other is through a few conversions, right? Because the item tickets you can purchase in the shop for 50 coins a piece. All of the drivers, carts, and gliders have coin value that can be assessed to them, either if they're available in the daily selects, what price you can purchase them at, or basically for the tickets. So for a high end, it would be 12,000 or 10,000. And when it comes to rubies, there's a conversion factor called coins per ruby. And most pipes are hovering around 400. So I'm going to use 400 coins per ruby as my approximation. So with that said, the #1 item that you can get is 45 rubies, guys. No doubt about it. it's 18,000 coins per ruby value. And I was debating between whether or not 45 rubies or a high-end should be the top item in this tier list, but I ultimately decided with the 45 rubies because of that value. And when you do a pull on the pipe for a 45er, you're not just getting a high-end or perhaps multiple high-ends. You may not get a high-end at all, but you are getting normals and supers, so the value will always be there. And you can get some exclusive stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the 45 rubies as at the top of the tier list. And a close second will be a high end. So obviously we're gonna favor the driver first, right? Because that is 12,000 coins. And there's a lot of great selections now in the permanent high-end pool. You can get Nabbit, guys. Penguin Luigi, a very valuable driver. My favorite driver, Dixie Kong, is now available in there. So, and you can also get Pink Gold Peach, who is still one of the most valuable drivers in the game. And then we're gonna go with, of course, a high-end kart or glider. There's a lot of good ones out there. The aforementioned Dry Bowser Umbrella, the #1 glider in the game. You guys can get it from the All Clear Pipe. And the Week 1 Spotlight glider, the Silver Star Chute, also available in the All Clear Pipe. So a lot of good options that you can get. As I mentioned before, Dave pulled the Toe Beam Balloons, which is a really tremendous glider. So yeah, I hope you guys have the best of luck when you do get those high ends to convert. Next on the tier list, we have 10,000 coins, guys. It is a really, really special gift to get 10,000 coins because that's essentially a high-end ticket that you can buy in the Daily Selects, or a high-end from the tier shop if it's a kart or a glider. And if you're looking for a driver, then you're just 2,000 coins short. So really good gift, 10,000 coins. The mileage that you can get on that is enormous. That's also 3 super drivers, so or 5 super gliders, which you can use to max out your Daily Selects, or for the tickets to level up the non-Daily Select super glider. So a lot of cool things that you guys can do with 10,000 coins. The next item on the tier list is 10 rubies, you guys. At 400 coins per ruby, that's 4,000 coins, and it's 2 single pulls. So the mileage that you're going to get for it in terms of the rubies isn't very great. It's the cumulative benefit, right? If you're getting an extra 10 rubies per tour, let's see, after 2 months, that's an extra 40 rubies. So nearly a 45er right there just by having this extra feature, you guys. So it all adds up for sure. The next thing on the tier list would be a super. Obviously, we're going to favor a driver over a kart or glider just because of that coin value and because of the amount of points that they're able to generate through the bonus points boost. And then you're going to have your karts and gliders after that. Next, after supers, is 5 rubies, and at 400 coins per ruby, that's equivalent to 2,000 coins. So it is roughly equivalent to the super karts or gliders. The reason why I put it below a super kart or glider is because if you were to do a 5 fire on the pipe, unless you're Esai and you're going to get a gold pipe, then chances are 76% of the pipe are normal. So again, it comes back to that cumulative addition of rubies to your overall stock, and where that's going to make the big difference in terms of what you can do in the pipe. So we'll put the 5 rubies below the super, since we love our supers here on the channel. And then after that we have 3 rubies, because 3 times 400 coins per ruby would be 1,200 coins, you guys. Not enough for a single pull, but if you think about it, there are the there's the what's it? It's like the discount bundle package that you can get. I believe they sell it for about $2, where you can get 3 rubies. So if considering that they're offering that for free now on any day that you're fortunate enough to pull it, that's a great gift to have. And as you can see, we're already in the middle of our list, so the things that you can pull from the pipe are very deep here. Next up, we have 1,000 coins. You can, look, you can't buy anything really exciting with 1,000 coins, but in addition to your daily limit breaks and stuff, guys, that's really good. If you think about the old login bonuses, we got 100 coins on 2 different days in the tour, guys. That was it, just 200 coins for a login. So consider 1,000 coins is really good. After 1,000 coins, we have a normal driver, because the value of that is 800 coins. Although I know a lot of you guys have been pulling some of the less desirable normal drivers. There aren't very many desirable normal drivers, mind you. Really just Baby Luigi, but also Lemmy, Baby Mario, or I suppose who is it? Larry. Yeah, Larry has the boomerang flower. So those are probably the most desirable of the normal drivers. You really don't want one of the Bubble Babies as your normal driver. Otherwise, you would probably prefer to have the next item, which is just 500 coins. It's the one that I've had twice already in the first 3 days. 500 coins is nice because you can apply that in any way you see fit. And if you consider the old login bonuses of 100 coins on a single day, they gave those to us twice, so only 200 coins in the whole tour. And I've already gotten that twice so far. And considering that's one of the lower to middle end items that you can get from this new feature, just shows how good and exciting it is to log in every day and do that today's challenge pipe. So after the 500 coins, we have a normal cart or glider. Only 400 coins worth of value, and most of them are entirely forgettable. I made a joke with you guys on the Discord recently. I'm like, oh, I just maxed out my Piranha Plant Parafoil for the daily selects. Came in handy to get an additional high-end ticket just yesterday. And I saw it unlocked one of the Bowser Castle 1 tracks. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it's like, oh wait, the Swooper also covers that track. So definitely the value of normals has decreased significantly since level 7, because you need to have them at a higher level in order to compete with supers and high ends. And the discrepancy keeps getting wider as you continue to level up your supers and high ends, and the influx of tickets that we've received has made it very accessible now for even free-to-play players such as myself to level up your supers and high ends. You guys saw my ticket counts before. They're very, very healthy at the moment. So yeah, normals only in certain situations where it really helps prevent you from really being outcompeted in a ranked mode. If you're able to dump all of your tickets into something to bring it to level 6 or level 7, are they really useful anymore? And then we get to the bottom 3, you guys. 300 coins, it's still a very good reward, but you can't do anything with 300 coins except the smalls in the shop, which I never purchased myself. Given how passionate I am about the game, I've XP grinded pretty much my entire inventory. I've used the red point boost tickets only a few times, usually when I cap something. If it's like the last day of ranked mode and there's just not enough time, I want to get my runs in right away, then I will use those red tickets. So my red tickets are over 100 pretty much across the board. But I know a lot of you guys out there spend a lot less time in the game, so you want to have access to the maximum base points, and that's very important, guys, because keep in mind that when you're looking at one of those charts that shows the bonus points boost per level, so for example, if you're level 7 and 1,400 driver, you're getting 84 bonus points boost per action added for all the actions that you do in the race, then that's only if you have 1,400. So if you cap it and you're not quite at 1,400, it will be at a number that's not clearly displayed in the chart. It's going to be in between those values. Those values only are represented when you are at that base point cap. Also, a disclaimer, I'm sure Jay would want me to mention that when you get those bonus point boosts, half of them are received when you do the action itself in the race, and the other half are added at the end when you cross the finish line, guys. So if you were ever curious why your score is the way it is when you cross the finish line, it is the result of your player level for the place that you finished in the CC that you race in addition to the other half of your bonus points boost. That's how it's calculated, and it's usually a rounding error, so you can calculate it almost exactly by looking at the action count, but very few of you guys will want to go that deep into the weeds. One thing that I would like to see the game add is the action count on the screen itself, so you don't have to click it in order to see what you did. And it would be nice if they had like little frenzy icons as well, because I know a lot of you guys add emotes to that. A lot of times I'm so excited that I got the run, I forget to check the action count and see what I actually did. So it would be nice if perhaps we could add that in with our feedback in addition to complimenting them on this new update. So you guys, the final two items that are at the bottom of the tier list, so they're at the bottom, but honestly, considering what things could have been, they're not as bad as it is, and that is the item tickets. So 10 item tickets and 5 item tickets, they're both available, they are available in the shops for 50 coins a piece. So that would be 500 coins for the item tickets, but let's face it, you guys, if you're using your coins on item tickets, that is a disposable resource. So that's not directly translating into the growth of your inventory. So while the value of that is higher than 300 coins or a normal cargo glider, I'm going to put those at the bottom. And then, of course, 5 item tickets is the lowest possible thing, and that would be only 250 coins worth of value. So there you have it, you guys. If I were to apply my personal bias at all, I may consider that the high end, if you pull something that's really good for your account, could potentially outweigh the benefits of 45 rubies, given that 45 rubies in itself cannot guarantee you any result in the pipe, unless you've had a really cold pipe and you're down to your final 10 pulls and there's one or more than one high end left in the pipe. So that about wraps it up, you guys. Once again, I want to thank you so much for the support. Look forward to those pipe pull videos in the second week of the tour, and I will see you guys then. Take care and have a good one, you guys. Bye bye.